my name is Chad Embrey with Fujikura Composites, and we're back with another installment of Ask Chad. I hope since our last segment that you've been playing golf, getting out there, enjoying some of the springtime, if you're available to. If you're in a region where it's actually sunny, like it is here, we're lucky enough. In this segment of Ask Chad, we're going to tackle the CPM questions. We got a question from one of our Ask Chad devotees about what is CPM and how do you get CPM. CPM was originally designed and made for steel shafts. Steel shafts, in theory, have an even wall thickness from the butt end to the tip end. So when you measure a frequency on a machine such as this, which happens to be our Fujikura frequency machine, when you measure this, you're getting a measurement of stiffness 5 inches past where the butt clamp ends. In steel, that would mean that the entire length of the shaft is actually that CPM. With graphite, it's a little bit trickier, but the number, being a cycles per minute, is a nice, neat package that a lot of consumers can put their hands around and grasp when they walk into a club maker and say, I'd like a 255 frequency, I'd like a 275 frequency. But it does have some deficiencies in giving you the entire stiffness and playability of a shaft. But with that said, we'll proceed with cycles per minute, CPMs, how we derive them, and what they mean to you. Fujikura frequency machine, we got a tour spec speeder in there. Not exactly sure what kind, make and model, but it's pointless for this experiment here. So what we're going to do is take it, we're going to twang it, cycles, how many cycles that's going up per minute. We have a 274 frequency on this particular product, which finds us in the X-Flex region. It's a stiff product. Being a tour spec product, you would expect nothing less. But cycles per minute is essentially how many times that will bounce up and down per minute. And the higher number you get on your frequency machine will determine how stiff that is. So the higher number, the stiffer, the lower number, the softer. Frequency machines, again, vary from machine to machine. There are several different ways to get and measure frequency. Our butt clamp is 7 1/4 inches long. Some butt clamps are 3 1/2, 5, 5 1/2. And all that will drastically change your finished CPMs. Head weight makes a lot of a difference as well. When we test ours internally, we use a 201 gram head chuck, which we'll just put on to simulate the head weight. But head weights vary from manufacturer to manufacturer, and even within that same brand model, they will vary. So frequencies are hard to get a one-to-one on. Depending on what machine you're using, what butt clamp length, what head weight you're working with. But it does give us at least an idea of the stiffness 5 inches past where the butt clamp ends, about how stiff that particular product is. So I know this probably long-winded explanation of what a cycles per minute is more confusing than it is helpful, but that is the history, and that is how we derive our CPMs, and that is what CPMs are. So we'll keep making them, you keep playing them. Thanks for watching Ask Chad. We'll see you next time.